Peace, family. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star, and today we are going to get into another episode of this Black news media, the new Black media. So, right now we're going to talk about Trump and the Roe versus Wade. Biden trying to use this as a political stepping stool, and I also want to get into shadow banning and these troll farms that they have and get into that. So, all right, let's get it. So, again, the Roe v. Wade decision um, to ban abortion, right, is something that, I feel like they did for the sake of white supremacy, right? White birth rates is on a negative decline. It's been like that for years now. And, black birth rates are in the positive. Well, every other race birth rates are basically in the positive, and white birth rates are negative in the negative. So again, they want to hold on to their lineage. Um, I remember Biden saying something to the black elected officials when he first got elected to the black bourgeoisie. He was telling them that we need to start working with Hispanics the because by the year 2040, um, the white race would be the minority in the country. Again, that's because their lineage is being wiped out. Excuse me. Don't forget to subscribe and like this channel too. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And so they're about to be the minority in this country. So if you are having a negative birth rate, while also a lot of your women are getting abortions, that's going to stop your lineage. And mind you, I've been in prison with white supremacists, and that's definitely one of the things that they talk about. Is one of their little things of keeping the blood gene pure and keeping it going, right? So again, if you have a negative birth rate, that's going to affect what you got going on. So again, that wasn't for black people. Black people, they gave us Planned Parenthood. That's why Planned Parenthoods is in the hood, right? You don't really find Planned Parenthood in upscale neighborhoods. You really find them in the hood. So again, that wasn't for us. Of course, it's going to affect us, but again, we just got to be more responsible, man. Like I said on Facebook today, man. You listen. If I was to get somebody pregnant, a woman pregnant. Let's just say I got a woman pregnant and I told her, yo, I don't want you to have this baby, man. You need to get an abortion. And she still had it, right? Y'all gonna say my body, my choice, whatever, but it's my baby, my choice too. At the end of the day, we just don't have that right in America. But if I was to say that and be like, yo, I don't really got it to support a baby right now, y'all would tell me that I need to be more responsible and watch who I'm sleeping with, or don't sleep with nobody if you're not ready to have no baby. That's what y'all would tell me. That's what y'all would tell most men, because I've heard it said before, right? But all of a sudden, when it comes to women and them not wanting to have a baby, regardless of whatever reason it is, it's like, oh, her body, her choice. Like nobody tells her to be responsible, right? Nobody tells her to be responsible. It's just my body, my choice. I can do what I want. Oh, I don't want to bring a baby in the world and he don't have everything he needs. That's the same thing the nigga said when he said he didn't want the baby though. And you just told him to be responsible. So again, like my brother Corey Holcomb, man, uh, the baby killers is out there. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you are killing a life. I don't care how you try to twist it, how you try to turn it. You can turn it some scientific shit. That was a life, and you offed it. You feel me? For your little personal reason. Now, people that have been raped, that's a totally different story. You know what I'm saying? But that's a lot of that's not going on. A lot of rape victims aren't just popping up pregnant. You feel me? Compared, like if you go to the abortion clinic, you probably have 1 out of 10 women in there that are rape victims that are coming in there that were actually raped. You feel me? That were actually raped against their will that's coming in there to have an abortion, man. So knock it off. A lot of this shit is irresponsible women going in there because they had sex with somebody they don't want to have a baby with. You feel me? More likely than like he was broke. Because trust me, if he was this, if he was a billionaire, you wouldn't be having no abortion. Man, ain't no girl having no abortion with no billionaire, nigga. That's a ticket. Knock it off. Knock it off. So you really just, you know what I mean? You picking and choosing. You picking and choosing and you being irresponsible, just like a lot of men out here be irresponsible. You feel what I'm saying? So don't try to blame it um, on, like, don't be mad at the decision. You feel me? Just be more responsible. But let me get into this. Let me share my screen real quick and show y'all this shit from Biden. Biden is using this as a political matter of fact. Before I even get into Biden, let's get into this so I can show you that. See, so Trump initially said he said Trump in a statement said Friday the ruling and other recent court decisions were only made possible because I delivered everything as promised, including nominating and getting three highly respected and strong constitutionalists confirmed to the United States Supreme Court, right? So Clarence Thomas also joined them for support, but you gotta understand that this again is some white supremacy stuff. That is to hold on to um, their legacy. They don't want white women um, having abortions, and this is how I'm gonna show you and prove to you that they don't want white women. This was a so now listen to this.
Massive crowd that loves you. I'm so honored to have your endorsement. President Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for white life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
Hold on.
White life in the victory for white life in the Supreme Court yesterday. Victory for white life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
What?
Victory for white life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
See what I'm saying? A victory for white life because you're trying to hold on to your lineage. A lot of these white girls is out here having abortions because they ain't really ready or stable to be having babies, but you want your shit to keep going, and you like, yo, having a negative birth rate while also um, having a abortions happen. That's making y'all numbers decline even more. That's making the decline even faster. You like, yo, we got to fix this. Trust me. Trust me. The numbers are showing, and I believe that they know that it's a lot more black people in this. That they know it's a lot more black people in the country than what they seeming, and that they are truly becoming the minority. They say they're supposed to be becoming the minority in the year of 2020. I mean, of 2040. Excuse me. They're supposed to be becoming a minority race in the United States in 2040. You're already a minority race in the whole world. Like white people are the least amount in the whole world, even though they control everything. Um, they got all the power and all the resources, but that's a whole nother story. So Biden, oh goofy ass, here he go. Following Roe versus Wade reversal, Roe's reversal, Biden calls it a sad day for the court in the U.S. Um, this dude is just trying to use this as a political joint. So here he said, Biden emphasized that this is the first time the court has revoked the constitutional right, calling it a sad day for the court and for the country. Voters need to make their voices heard, Biden said, calling on them to elect candidates that will restore the right to an abortion at the congressional and local level. This fall, Roe is on the ballot. Personal freedoms are on the ballot. The right to privacy, liberty, equality, they're all on the ballot. See, you're only saying the ballot and they're all on the ballot just because you want um, this for a political stepping stone so that people can come to the polls because your numbers are down. Your numbers is damn near in the negative, nigga. That's what I almost said. But your numbers are down, and people are not approving of you. Just like the dude Jason Black said, nigga, if herpes was running for president, he would have a. If herpes was a person and he was running for president, that motherfucker would have a better chance of winning than Joe Biden right now. You feel me? If herpes was a person, Joe Biden's approval rate is so low, he need anything to hang on to. Because trust me, this is a white supremacy tactic, and he's definitely a white supremacist, Joe Biden. But again, he needs votes because he's trying to keep his power. So he's going to try to use this as a stepping stone to get votes. So it's just political mush, and they just trying to use it, just to get the votes, man. That's all they trying to do. I don't see Biden winning or the Democrats winning at all. They really have been. They dropped the ball. Um, I'm not for Democrats. I'm not for Republicans. I ain't for anything. I'm for agendas. As a matter of fact, that's a whole that's a whole nother topic that I might do a video on. But like for real, black people have to stop voting for people and start voting for agendas. Who cares who the person is? Do they serve your agenda? Do you have reparations on the table with cash payments and land allotments? Because that's what we need. That's what we need. And I always say land allotments because again, because this always goes back to reparations. Um, I'll say land allotments because I already know. So the moment y'all start giving us some money, you're going to start raising the price of real estate. I already know that's going to happen. That shit is going to skyrocket out the yin yang. So I'm gonna give you a perfect example. You could probably go down to Detroit or especially Baltimore. I know Baltimore for sure, and you can go into some spots where you'll see a whole street, both sides abandoned, all abandoned homes, right? Nigga, you go to the thing and try to see how much them shits cost. They might be $1,000, $500. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. And nigga, listen, bro. If they was to give us $100,000 reparation check, next thing you know, them little $2 lands, them little $2 spots gonna be motherfucking 80,000, 100,000. How much you get for your reparation? That's how much it costs. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So we want land allotments along with the cash payments. The cash payments can come first, but we definitely still need land allotments to go with it. And now that I'm even talking about that, so let me get into this other thing. They have this thing called troll farming, right? Where this is what's happening to a lot of pro-black and the new black media. This is what's going on within the spaces of these internet spaces and these social media spaces and you know all the spaces where we're making content. They are having these troll farms. And let me read this to you. So it says Facebook forceful charms content on over 40% of all Americans each month. And I'm telling you, a lot of this shit is going to black content creators. So, 'cause that's what I really wanted to talk about. And in these what you call this shit? In these researches, they always try to go to Russia and speak on Russia. But I'm telling you right now that the FBI and CIA and all them alphabet people, they are definitely using these troll farms to undermine black content and black content creators. So it says in the wake of 2016 election, because they all try to use it election, Facebook knew it had a problem. Pages, Facebook can control all these fake pages. Pages and fake accounts created by Kremlin-backed internet research agency has spread through the social network and drawn massive engagement from real users. Facebook needs to get things under control. So it's saying Matter of fact, let me go back. Let me go back before I even do that, because I actually want you to see what the definition of a troll farm. What is a troll farm? So a troll farm or troll factory is an institutionalized group of internet trolls that seek to interfere in political opinions and decision making. One study showed that 30 governments worldwide out of 65 covered by the study paid keyboard armies to spread propaganda and attack critics. So I'm gonna tell you, out of 30 governments, you know the worst government in the world, which is the United States government. We have the worst government in the world, the most racist government in the world. Best believe that they are paying keyboard armies to spread propaganda and attack critics. And I noticed this from just like even before I even knew what a troll farm was. I'm just like, yo, it's always some negative shit on these black people pages. Like you got any black person who is a content creator who's speaking positivity now, not the ones who talking crazy, but the ones who speaking positivity is always some troll shit going on. It's always some see how I say they do. What do Russia trolls do? Like they always try to use this as some Russian shit. But for real, at the end of the day, you are paying people. These are paid people that these are paid people that you're paying to straight up spread propaganda and attack critics. So well, I forgot which one I was actually was it the Facebook one? Because I know that's exactly really yeah. So but years later, Facebook's own internal research team revealed that troll farms were still reaching massive audience, even if they didn't have large direct followings. Even if they didn't have large direct followings, because they always got trolls. I remember I put in a I was putting a what you call that? I made a post about Dr. Sabi. And every time I wrote a post about Dr. Sabi, it'd always be some African or making it seem like it's an African person. And they would put the same thing in there about this same other doctor. And I'm like, yo, how do these people even get my page? Like, how did these people even know that I posted this? Do you get what I'm saying? It's like you just came out of nowhere and it's always some African name. It's always some weird African name, and it'd be like 3, 4 people posting the same thing, like literally the same thing. Like it's not the actual same thing, but it's almost the same thing. Like it's like when you cheat on a test and you trying to use somebody's paper, like you just change words around a little bit, but majority of the shit is the same, and you're using the same doctor. But I wish I could find it on my Facebook, but I have to go through too much. But I'm trying to tell you, I should be like, yo, who are these people? I just posted this shit like fucking 20 minutes ago, and all of a sudden some African person seen it, and you're now commenting on my shit. You don't even know me from a can of paint, and we're not friends. And we're not friends. So how did you get on my page that quick? How did my content reach you that fast? Do you feel what I'm saying? But somehow when I do other stuff, it's not being reached to anybody at all. And I noticed that even with again as I go on my YouTube page. Matter of fact, let me get in the shadow banner. But that's what I wanted to show y'all. It says the troll farms appear to single out users in the US, while globally more people saw the content by raw numbers, 360 million every week by Facebook's own accounting. Troll farms were reaching over 40% of all Americans. But see, they trying to say this because they really trying to use this with um Russia. But let me read this. The report authorized Jeff Allen, a former data scientist at Facebook, reveals that the company's prioritization of engagement led to the problem. Facebook, he said, knows very little about content producers. Yeah, right. Who posted something wasn't being considered in the feed's algorithm. They definitely be changing the algorithm a lot, and it's a lot of extremely fancy collaboration, filtering algorithms, but all based around engagement. Alan wrote. That shit is bullshit. It don't be based around engagement. Y'all actually suppress people's content, and I'm gonna do that by showing y'all shadow banning real quick. This is also what they do. So in general, shadow banning refers to blocking a user's social media content in such a way that they are unaware that it's happening. So if you get shadow banned on Instagram, chances are you won't even know you've been hit. Your content will not appear in anyone's Instagram feeds unless they follow your profile. But that's also not true with shadow banning on YouTube. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. So watch this, right? I'm about to switch accounts and go to my kid's account. Can I do that on there? On this one? Damn, I can't even do that on this one. Because I don't got it on there. You all channels. Let me see if I can get the. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, because look, I would oh, let me see if I can get in here. Hold on, family. Just bear with me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me. Oh, hold on. I think I know what it is. Okay, got in there. So now this is my kids' page, right? And I'm gonna just show you, right? Watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna show you subscriptions, right? My kids. That's because I'll be putting this in here a lot. But before, my kids are subscribed to me. See, they subscribe to me, and they got the bell. The bell is to notify, right? It's all notifications, right? Now watch this. I did a video 5 days ago, and I also did this video. Right? Triple life. Right? I forgot when I did this video, but I did that video a couple days ago. Matter of fact, the 19th. I did that the 19th, so that was what 5-6 days ago. So watch this. Watch this. Notification 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7 days ago, 8 days ago, 9 days ago, 10 days ago, 11 days ago, 12 days ago, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? 4 weeks. 4 weeks. You don't see one notification from me. One notification of my videos on my kids page, even though they are subscribed to my channel, right? Again, watch. Triple life with a gang of harassment. Triple life with a gang of harassment. Excuse me. Even though they're subscribed to my channel, see, they subscribe, and there's the bell is on, so they're supposed to get all notifications. I literally made this on Juneteenth, the 19th. I made this one 5 days ago, right? 9 days ago, 13 days ago. We just went back 4 weeks. The longest one down here was 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, right? 4 weeks ago, 9 days ago, 13 days ago. Well, that was a month ago. All of these right here, I don't know about the Nipsey one. I forgot when I did that. All four of these right here. This video, Biden giving out cash payments, Powernomics versus prayer, the the M4BL, the M4BL video, reparation sabotage, and blue pill should be on here. 15 days, 4 weeks. Come on, dog. All that shit should be on here as a notification. Nothing's on here. That's shadow banning. You're purposely blocking so people can't get my content who's actually subscribed to me. You see what I'm saying? Who's people who's actually subscribed to me. And that's what I was going to say too. This is another thing that I was doing too. Also, um, I used to watch a video at like I remember I made a video one day and I was at my mom's crib and I was like I sent it to my mom, I sent it to my dad's phone, and I had my computer and I got my kids thing, so they liked it. I liked it on my kids shit, so now that's 3 likes altogether, along with the like that I liked on the shit. Well, 4 altogether. Nigga, the shit was still saying an hour later that I had 0 views. How can somebody? That's impossible. The only way you can like a video is by clicking on the shit. Because the moment you click on it, you get the view, no matter how long they watch it. Like as long as somebody clicks on it, you get a view. So if somebody likes your video, they viewed it, and it was still saying that I had 0 views, and I'm like, yo, that's when I was like, hold on, what the hell is going on? Then I used to be hearing people talk about shadow banning and all this old stuff, and I'm like, yo, these niggas really do be playing games with black content creators, man, and you're doing it on purpose because you know there's money in this, right? You know there's money in this, so you give all these goofy niggas, all the goofy dudes who don't talk about anything, shout out to the brother Crip Mac, you know what I mean? And because I respect anybody that's getting it, like that's doing the right thing and getting it right, because all he does is make content. I don't know what he's doing, and outside of YouTube, but I just know on YouTube, the nigga making money off the channel, right? So it's like this nigga don't talk about shit. I could show you a video right now where this nigga was somebody asking this nigga 7 times. That video got so many views and he didn't even know the answer for that shit. It's like y'all give y'all give all the power to the people who aren't talking about anything. You push all that traffic to a person who not talking about anything. And a person who actually building on something real or building on a black agenda or building black content, like positive black content, that's what I'm gonna say. Positive black content is being suppressed. Just like Kevin Samuels, when Kevin Samuels used to talk about, the black woman and dogging her the way he was doing, he used to get a lot of views. Same with Tommy Sotomayor. That's what got him so famous quick. Dogging black women. Like, you dog the shit out of them. So now the algorithm started to pop. You feel what I'm saying? The algorithm starts to pop. So again, y'all only pushing traffic toward those type of people, and you using troll farms against the people, against the people who are speaking that pro-black talk. You definitely using troll farms, because every time I watch Boyce Watkins, Tariq, any of these people, Dr. Mayat, you just name them, any pro-black content creator, you always got a bunch of trolls in there, especially people that's talking that talk. Ben X, I be watching Ben X, 19 Keys, Red Pill, Blue Pill. Like you just name all these people, bro. And anytime these dudes is doing a live or they doing something, it's always some trolls coming in and some goofy shit. And these motherfuckers be from nowhere. That's why I be saying sometimes people thinking, right, Tariq Nasheed be live and he'll only get like, sometimes he be getting 100,000 views, but he'll be getting like 60,000 views, 70,000 views, even 100. Like I said, even 100,000. But I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, yo, a lot of black people FBA, that you know, we calling ourselves FBA. A lot of us follow him, fuck with him. Then he got white people who be trolling him, white people who watch him, all these people from different countries who be calling in because he always talk about tethers. He always talking about immigrants. So immigrants be following them. Spanish ones. I done heard people from Turkey. I done heard like all these people like, yo, how is he only getting 100,000 views, nigga? That shit is impossible to me. You telling me people watching all across the world, and all of a sudden it's only 100,000? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't believe it whatsoever, dog. Cause he be having lives and people be calling from everywhere. Like oh, I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm in Zimbabwe. I'm from this. I'm from that. I'm in England. I'm in Spain. I'm in this part. I'm like, come on, dog. How are all these people calling from across the world? All these people know him. You got all these FBAs around the whole country. FBAs around the whole country who follow this nigga, and he only getting 100,000 and sometimes less than 100,000. Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe you're not gonna tell me you're not suppressing the traffic that this nigga is bringing, dog. You never gonna make me believe that. You never gonna make me believe that Boyce Watkins is giving out financial to all these broke people. Even listen, you got broke white people out here, bro. You telling me all this? He's a finance professor that be giving out. He go, yo, he'll say something like, yo, I'm gonna buy Uber this week. I think that's a good pick. And then next thing you know, Uber's going up. Like this nigga giving out game like a motherfucker. He giving out stock picks and all that. You telling me that the video that he gives out a stock pick is only doing 11,000 views, nigga? 11,000 views, nigga? And fucking Crip Mac can't do 7 times 7 in the video is getting like 1 million. Get the fuck out of here. That's y'all doing some BS, bro. Y'all doing some BS. I was just talking to a chick the other day, and we talking about things you can't even say on YouTube. Why they suppressing people? We had this conversation about suppressing content and suppressing information, and this is just like, yo, y'all, you can't even say certain things. You can't talk about that vaccine. You can't even really say the word vaccine. So y'all might even juice me for that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You can't mention anything. It's like you can't say Jews or I know people that say, you know, the little hats and all this old other stuff. You just gotta, man. The simple fact that you gotta walk on eggshells just so yeah yeah just so they won't stop you from being monetized, stop from monetizing your video and all this craziness. That shit is corny, bro. Like, Doggy Diamonds was even talking about how he was on there with somebody talking about CMOS and they just demonetized the video. Like, how you not gonna let them make no bread off that? This shit is just like these platforms are just so corny, bro. That's why I've been on fan base, man. Follow me on Black Star on fan base too, on some real shit. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I was supposed to be watching this movie with my kids in a little bit. They probably won't play the game, but I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Don't forget to subscribe and like this content. Definitely share this. Get the algorithm power. That's another way to get around shadow banning is by also liking the video a lot. You know, sharing it and that gets around the whole shadow banning thing. I don't think anything can get around the whole troll farm shit. But I think that some of these companies like Facebook, Instagram, well, of course they owned by the same people, YouTube, I do think that y'all controlling these troll farms. I definitely believe that y'all control these troll farms and y'all have troll farms yourself. You feel me? Just so you can sow division and make people not want to mess with certain people. And you feel, because Dr. Umar get a whole lot of that shit. I ain't saying, you know, to each his own. If you like Dr. Umar, you don't like him, whatever, whatever. I support all black people that's trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? Until you give me some solid information that he stealing people's money, he might be taking long as hell to start a school. But listen, unless you can give me some solid information about him stealing some money, bro, I'm rooting for the brother. Not giving up no more of my bread, but you know what I'm saying. I'm definitely rooting for him. I hope he get whatever he gets started. But that nigga be having a lot of trolls too, fam. He be having a lot of trolls, bro. Nigga be having a whole lot of trolls. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Watch this movie with my little dudes. Where I gotta get back to the get back to action. So peace, family. Be safe out there. You know, do what you gotta do and stay out the way.